Today I'll be showing you guys how the timeline mod works. Timeline for BONELAB to be specific. Okay, so to use the timeline mod, first you want to install it obviously, but yeah, once you get it all installed, you'll have to go into Bone menu, and timeline. Obviously you have to get BONELAB and all the things like that first. But here you have timeline, so you have saving. I don't really do anything like that. I haven't used that yet. But you have scene. This is what you gotta do. Anyways, so you just gotta click record, and then it'll count down from 3. Do whatever you want with the guy, dab someone up, and then what I'm doing right now, it's gonna be saved, and then I'm gonna be able to view that from a third-person view, right? Third person's perspective. All you gotta do once you're done is you gotta go BONELAB and timeline, and then stop. Then you gotta click play, and then whatever you did is just gonna be right here. That's what I do for all my videos. Now, if you want to use a gun or a knife, it's a bit complicated. Say I wanted to use a gun, I always use the ready or not pack because sometimes the muzzle flash doesn't show. But you gotta go ammo can. Alright, so now that I have my gun, what you gotta do is, sometimes it doesn't register if you just hold it like this and then click record. What you gotta do is you gotta click record, you gotta reload or pick it up again, then it'll actually register that you have it. So then you can just go ahead and use your gun and stuff. And then if you play back, then you'll have your guy, and then has his gun, and it actually will show muzzle flash if we look. It'll make sound too. Now, if you go into scene and click stop, once you're done, you can go into settings and you can do all this stuff. I'm not too sure what eye peak is. If you guys know, please let me know. I just use all of these because it all works. Microphone, you don't really got to do that unless you want to use jaw and stuff. Anyways, if you go into management, you can go into your recorders, and if I didn't like the first guy that was talking there, I could just hide him or just disable him completely. But if he had a gun and he had, if he had any type of object like a gun or a knife and he was moving around, unfortunately you would see that. I'm not sure if there's a fix to that. If there is, please let me know, because I gotta work around that in all my videos. So now, if you guys like when I do that little hand stab thing in all of my videos, I can show you how to do it real quick. I like weapon pack V2, because then I get these two things. Now make sure when you're doing this you have immortality, or else you will die. But to actually make this happen, to stab yourself and let the NPC, yourself, stab yourself, you gotta have the self-harm mod. It's just like how you would install any other code mod like Fusion or BONELAB. It's just like that. Anyways, like I was saying before, what you actually gotta do is you gotta pick up the weapon after you click record, right? And you can flip around, it'll show. But I'll do this, and then I'll show you this guy stabbing him. Right, and then let me go here. Now this is just me yapping in the past. Let's see, he's flipping the knife and stuff, and just gonna stab me, mister. Okay, then, see? One little problem with that is sometimes if they have a knife and they kind of lift up, you're going to get lifted. Anyways, timeline is a great mod. There's so much stuff you can do with it when it comes to content creation, Let me know if you guys want any more tutorials or anything like that, because I can definitely show you. Also, modders, hit me up, because I would definitely like to showcase your mods. So, bye-bye.